Sometimes you have to wonder if we are all alone. Or maybe we just feel we are. Like an alien from outer space, stranded in a strange new land where you're not sure you ever belong.
Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Or at least, that's how Mum was feeling about her new job.
Do you ever feel like your washing machine has it in for you? Because I know I do. So, my fellow Angelusians, how do you feel about your appliances? Let's talk.
Mum had given away all the good shifts, leaving herself with the 5 to 7 p.m. shift.
Anybody at all?
But people were too busy getting on with their lives to call in. Well, almost everyone.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, it's Mr. Smith here. I know what you mean about appliances, awful things. I can never get my kettle hot enough. Makes lukewarm tea, terrible.
I know what you mean, but, are there any other callers aside from my husband who have an opinion? Well, I think that's all we have time for. So tune in bright and early tomorrow morning for Sun Up with Squasher. Until next time. Thanks for sharing, Angelus. Hello?
Waiting for you. Are you ready? Now let's play a game. Try and find me, alright?
You?
It was our new neighbour, Joe. He just recently arrived in Angelus, out of nowhere.
What are you doing here? You get a much better view of Cassiopeia out here than in my backyard. Was that your voice I just heard? No, I'm always quiet when I'm stargazing. So it was definitely coming from the radio. You heard strange voices getting transmitted over the airwaves. In the middle of the night without any explanation. Most probably just alien activity.
Mum, are there cleaners at the radio station who might have an interest in amateur broadcasting?
Cleaners? I wish. You know, I've had to vacuum that studio twice this week already, thanks to Snowy's corn chip addiction.
And you're sure your shift is the last one of the day?
Well, I would hardly have someone starting after 7 p.m, would I?
What's going on?
Maybe Joe's right. Certain life forms from a distant place are trying to communicate with me.
Extraterrestrials in Angelus.
Well, when we first arrived, we felt like aliens.
We're all aliens of one sort or another, Lockie. It's just a matter of geography.
The waves were unreal today.
Yeah, well, it's a good board. My board?
If Mum had had a big sales month, then I would have asked one for my birthday.
Your birthday's coming up.
Friday.
So the party's Friday night? Or Saturday? Sunday?
There is no party.
What will you do then?
Same as I do every year. Mum takes me out for a fancy lunch and I get to order whatever I want.
Ah. Right.
It's not that weird, you know.
No, it's just different. I'd know all about that. You've met my family.
Where would I even have a party?
Right here, on your houseboat?
We haven't got any room. We've only got 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 chairs. What would I put on the invites anyway? Turn left at the second jetty? We can't even get a video store membership because we've never had a proper address. Parties just aren't my thing.
Mel had moved around so much she was used to feeling like an alien. And I knew just the thing to prove she'd finally arrived somewhere she belonged. While Mum, she still wasn't sure she was in the right place either.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
I'd like to request any song by The Burning Fleas, whoever they are. And I don't care what anyone says, Mrs. L. I think one day you could be really good at this radio thing.
Thank you, Sasha. But would you mind putting Egg on the phone for me?
No worries. Told you.
Hello?
Egg, I really appreciate your requests, I do. But why didn't you just call me yourself? It's just the radio. There's really nothing to be afraid of.
It's not that, it's just I didn't want to sound rude on your first week out. But to be honest, I think you might need some help with your music lineup.
I see your point. Yes. Egg, have you ever thought?
Honestly, I don't know how you could even be thinking about accepting a job right now.
Being special guest music programmer for Angelus Radio is more than a job. It's a huge responsibility.
So is being in a relationship. It's all about sacrifices, Egg. And frankly, you're not making enough.
I try. It's just, there's so much to get right.
If you're at the radio station, how can you be there for me, say, tomorrow night when I need you?
What will you need me for?
That's not the point. Now I'm your girlfriend, you can't afford to be committed to anything else. I'm late for my debating meeting, then I've got indoor netball. I'll see you later.
Egg felt like he was in the strange new land of Planet Boyfriend, and he wasn't sure how to feel at home there.
Confirm your coordinates, okay? Affirmative.
Yep, that definitely sounds like alien activity to me. What if you're right and there are aliens in Angelus? What do they want with me? I don't know.
You copy? Well, I can't locate the ship.
Can't locate the something ship. Of course! The mothership! We've got a lost alien on our hands who can't find its way back home. So do you think someone's going to come and get him? Possibly. I should keep a lookout for the mothership. I've got binoculars. I can do one better than that. This telescope belonged to my friend Marjorie. She was a brilliant scientist and astronomer.
Marjorie passed away a while ago. She told Phillip she was returning to the stars, but that one day they'd see each other again.
I've got nothing. Try resetting the side bearings from 1.2 to 1.3. They always stick. How did you know that? All the older models are the same. Any sign of the mothership? No. If this alien's gonna get home, he's gonna need our help. But first we have to establish trust with our subject. Show him we have his best interests at heart. We can leave out a present. An offering, you mean? That's exactly where I was heading. But what would an alien want? Cyril.
Joe told Phillip that sheep are common alien abduction targets,
There we are, Cyril.
so they kept him safe just in case.
Visitors from another planet won't be probing you anymore. She's a beauty, isn't she? They don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, that was Marjorie's too. Cyril all sorted? All done. Now we can begin preparations for part 2, Project Alien, the offering. Probably tomorrow afternoon. It's bedtime.
The next morning, my secret project was also officially underway.
Where do the forks go?
Check the shed. Philip's using them as heat conductors in an experiment.
Phillip!
If you want to keep this mission a secret, you know what needs to be done.
Not tell Phillip, the world's worst secret keeper.
Did you call me?
No.
No?
Sarge?
No?
Where's my green cup?
No idea.
And where are all the plates? And where's my favourite bowl with a picture of Einstein on it?
Well, why don't you just have a banana?
Seems things are mysteriously disappearing around here. Luckily we locked up Cyril when we did.
I wouldn't worry. Usually a logical explanation for everything. You ready to interrogate the target?
Yep. So that's chocolate, right?
Yeah?
So, what would you say would be your favourite? flavour, ever.
I don't have one. I like lots.
Cool. Which ones?
Strawberry,
Nice.
apple, spearmint, vanilla, coconut.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then there's mango, tropical, passion fruit, cherry, and I even had one with gooseberry once. That was okay too.
So you don't have an absolute all-time favourite?
No, not really.
And Myrtle, L&J, 44 Bonnie Drive, Angelus. That brings us to the end of the M section of the Angelus phone book. Coming up after the break, N.
Track 8 now.
Oh, you are in for a special treat, Angelusians. Our special guest music programmer has arrived.
Don't say my name, she'll know.
And he has a stimulating new selection of tunes for our listening pleasure. Starting now. Enjoy. Egg, this is radio. Sasha can't see you over the airwaves.
Trust me, she'll find a way. She knows everything. Mrs. L made me. I was powerless. I couldn't say no.
He's right. I forced him. I blackmailed him. I told him he would never see another one of my rice puddings again if he didn't sign up.
I really like rice pudding.
And I thought you liked being in this relationship. Priorities, remember?
Egg, I don't want to be one to be offering up unwanted advice. I mean, goodness knows even the town isn't interested.
No. I am. I really need it.
Well, it's just... There is no harm in standing up for yourself every now and then, you know? Sometimes it is okay to say no.
Are you sure sandwiches are the best offering? 2 sandwiches? Absolutely. But how will the alien know how to find them here? This is where he first made contact. It makes perfect logical sense. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
That's it. Last one, we're done.
Well, I am. You still have one more job to do.
Poetry. I guess if I was going to do this properly, I had to go the whole hog. Leonard style.
He must have been hungry. Could go with the sandwiches. They definitely weren't eaten by bugs or birds. The alien must have opposable thumbs. And big feet. He's hiding, out there in the swamp. Now we know where he's hiding. We need to encourage him to reveal himself. How are we going to do that? It's not as if we've got his phone number. You have landed on Earth, but do not be afraid. We're a friendly species with an above-average intelligence. And more cheese sandwiches. Right, yes. We'd like to help you, and would like to meet you later tonight at the swamp to discuss tactics. It can be a bit later. So it's not a school night? 8 o'clock.
Affirmative. Swamp, 8 o'clock. We'll be there.
We'll see you there. You think he'll come? What if he does? I don't have plans for that. No need. Deep down, we're all aliens. That's what the Sarge reckons. Wise man, your dad. Worth listening to.
Phillip had heard that before.
Wise man, your dad. Worth listening to.
So, did you enjoy your birthday lunch?
Yeah, it was great. door.
Why should you just not touch it?
Thanks for coming, everyone. I just wanted to read out a poem for Mel's birthday. A tradition in my family. So here goes. You swim like a fish, yet you sleep on a boat. You surf like a pro, and you hardly ever really kind of gloat. You're a really good friend, and anyone can see. You should really stay in Angelus, because it's the only place to be. So happy birthday, from me, your mate, Locke. E. I didn't have a lot of time.
No, that's very good, son. Very good. Oh!
Happy birthday, Mel.
Wow. It's very colourful.
It's got all your favourite flavours in it, all 17 of them.
Blow out the candle. Don't forget to make a wish.
I don't need to.
This is for you.
You already wrote me a poem.
It wasn't really a present. Didn't even really rhyme properly. It's a video membership card. I got it under my address. Easy.
Thanks.
And right there on her houseboat, for the first time she could remember, Mel felt like she'd arrived somewhere she belonged. That night, Phillip and Joe's Project Alien entered its final phase. Contact.
Should we go in any further? We don't want to overwhelm him. We'd be best waiting here. Let him come to us. There he is. Come on, let's go. Hello? Are you there? It's the alien. Welcome, welcome.
My battleship grids.
Snowy? What are you doing here?
I'm meeting Constable Waddle to play battleships.
In the swamp?
Usually we play over the radio. Gets so lonely during night shift. I'm not quite sure why she wanted to meet here, but she promised to discuss tactics, so I couldn't say no. She's always finding my ships.
I think you were talking to us, not Sam. Are you saying this whole time it was just the police CB interfering with the radio station's airwaves? I think that might be Constable Waddle now. I'm right here. So if you're here, then who's...
Who? Sarge!
It's Sarge.
I heard some strange noises and general commotion. Huh. Looks like I found the culprits.
Egg. I'm hungry. Make me a snack. Hello? Earth to egg?
No.
Sorry.
I said no. If you're hungry, make a sandwich. I still want to be your boyfriend. It's just, I have to live my own life too. And I'm keeping my new job. I have my audience to think of.
Fine. If that's the way you want it. So, do you want me to get you something while I'm in there?
No thanks.
After this, Egg no longer felt like a second-class citizen on Planet Boyfriend. And as for Mum, well, she wasn't alone anymore. Not with her new music programmer on board.
Hello, caller. You're on the air with Joy Leonard.
Hi, I really like your vibes. Who was that last band you played?
Nice try, Sarge.
Who? This is Luke Casey from Pittman Road.
Really? Oh, well, thanks for calling in, Luke. That last song was...
Roadkill Rejects.
The response wasn't massive,
Roadkill rejects.
but at least Mum knew people were out there after all.
I really thought there was an alien in Angelus. Me too. Cheese sandwich? No thanks. I don't like cheese. Unless it's Rockefort.
That was Marjorie's favourite cheese.
Who are you? Jeremiah. Are you entirely sure? Yes, Jeremiah. Joeramir. Jeremiah. I think I'll go and have a last look at the stars before I go. Marjorie.
Marjorie always promised Phillip she'd come back home, one day.
Dear boy, we will meet again.
And now it seems perhaps she had. Maybe there wasn't an alien in the swamp, but Phillip had to wonder if there was one, of sorts, right in front of him.
Check him out, Phil. Andromeda, in the square of Pegasus. What are you doing? You can't miss this. It's out of this world.
Then again, perhaps Sarge is right. Maybe we're all aliens. It's just a matter of geography.
Have you ever seen Cassiopeia, so close to the Milky Way? I told you, Phil, this spot, right here, it's the best place to be out of the whole universe.
And as long as you're with a friend, you're exactly where you should be, alien or not.